The success of SPJA's Youth Protection Program requires your commitment and participation. With your help, we can provide a safe and fun experience for youth who participate in our events and activities. The purpose of this course is to increase your awareness about the importance of youth protection to SPJA's success. With a greater awareness of this purpose, you can become an effective partner in youth protection. Partners include employees, volunteers, panelists, performers, guests of honor, Artist Alley participants, and members of guest of honor or performer entourages. You're also a partner in youth protection if you are an exhibitor, vendor, member of the press, SPJA event attendee, or parent or guardian of youth attending SPJA events and activities. The principal goal of SPJA's Youth Protection Program is to create a safe and fun environment for youth participants and attendees. Additional goals of the program are to increase awareness about the possible risks associated with youth participants, provide information to help SPJA attendees, participants, and other stakeholders to understand their role in protecting youth, and inspire confidence and competence in identifying dangerous and potentially dangerous behaviors and situations. Working to understand possible situations and scenarios that may pose a threat to youth is very important. These situations and scenarios may include things like bullying or harassment by another child or group of children, exposure to sexualized content or sexual material, becoming separated from a parent or guardian or from your group, sexual, emotional, or physical abuse. Recognizing the potential for these serious concerns or situations to arise is part of your role as a partner in youth protection. Here are some tips for increasing the safety culture. Number 1. As an employee or volunteer, identify SPJA's safe spaces and be willing to help SPJA attendees and participants locate these spaces when necessary. Tip number 2. As an employee or volunteer, understand the reporting structure for your role and identify the person to whom you will make an immediate report if an incident occurs. Tip number 3. As an exhibitor or vendor, appropriately segregate any adult content you have on display to prevent youth from seeing or coming into contact with these items. Tip number 4. As a member of the press, ensure that you obtain appropriate parental consent prior to interviewing, photographing, or capturing video of any youth at SPJA events or activities. Tip number 5. As a parent or guardian, know that SPJA events and activities are often very crowded and a lot is going on all at once. Keep an eye on your children at all times to ensure that they do not become separated from you. Make sure that you have a simple plan for reuniting with your children if you are separated. Above all, if your child is lost, contact an SPJA employee, volunteer, security member, or police officer without delay. 3 general tips for everyone. First, familiarize yourself with SPJA's Youth Protection Policy, which outlines some of the responsibilities and expectations you will have at SPJA events and activities. Tip number 2. Be aware of what is happening in and around your area and familiarize yourself with SPJA's online anonymous reporting form in case an incident occurs. Finally, don't be afraid to speak up.